Hi, good afternoon. This is Laurie from Pride, Janieville Library Branch. Today we're going to do something that's really fun and pretty messy. We're going to make a dragon's eyeball. Bloody and messy. Wonderful. Okay, so what you're going to get in your kit is a ping pong ball, some Q-tips, toothpicks, and these teeny bags of paint. And I've got some pictures for you of dragon's eyes. Okay, just to kind of get you started, give you some ideas of what you might want to do. Okay, there's lots of other colors you could do, but I found that most of them were like red and yellow and orange. Okay, now they also had pretty much of a black diamond, almost like a long diamond instead of a round pupil. Okay, what you're going to notice when you get your ping pong ball is that it has a tiny hole in the back. And I did that on purpose so that you have something to hang on to your eyeball with. Now gets to be real fun, all right? What happens now is you have to be very careful. The only thing I have to work with are toothpicks and Q-tips. So I'm going to start with the Q-tip, and I'm going to be very careful. Kind of shaky, so just deal with this. It didn't come out anywhere near the way I wanted mine to, but if I didn't tell you, nobody else would know that. So you can pretty much make it however you want. And you can see this little bit of paint from the toothpick actually works pretty good because you don't need much. And if you get long, thick lines, you'll never be able to control this mess later. For you, when you go to do yours, what I would do is as soon as you get done with this, set it aside and let it dry a bit so that your other colors don't all run into the black. And that's another good reason to put that stick on there. If you put the toothpick on it, it will hold still. All right? So all I'm going to do is just show you what I would do next. Okay? So I'm going to just kind of use the Q-tip, and remember now you're going to stay away from the eye. You're going to stay away from the pupil, I mean, because otherwise you're going to just wind up with a big old runny mess. And it'll be gray. Everything will be gray. Okay, see what's happening? And then when you kind of got what you like, or you got enough, and remember, you can go back over the black later on. So, I'm going to do a little bit of red in there. It's the same as anything else. You just start however you start. And when you start blending it in, you get something entirely different. Try the other way. Let's see if it gets a little bit thinner up on top. Anyway, this is what you're going to do. You can get fancy and kind of mix the paints. So you get some orange, some real fire engine colors. Pretty much the same as what I already did, huh? And then I just took a little bit of the black. See what I do? I paint myself. Just took a little bit of the black here and there, just to give the eye a little bit of definition. Okay, all your pictures are going to be with yours, and I took a lot longer than this to play around with mine, and you will too, I'm sure. But that's kind of how you get it started. Okay, when you get that part done, this was the part that I really liked, because if you look at the last picture, one of the last pictures on the pages, you're going to see the back of the eyeball. And that, I think that is nasty and really cool. So, we're going to use the same thing, toothpick, with just the red. Well, you know what? I'm just going to use a little bit of the red around the bottom, cover it up good. Get it going, get started. And then I'm going to use the toothpick, and since my hands are so shaky, this is perfect for me. See what's happening? All right, you just come out of the bottom, and you got all these blood vessels, like his eye just popped out. So what do you think? You're going to have fun with this? Now, when you get your instruction sheet, when you pick up your bag with the kit, it will also have the URL for the YouTube video or a QR code, so you can use whatever you like, and you could actually watch this whole magnificent spectacle again. All right, see just little legs here and there. Poke them out. Kind of spiky, spidery. All right, so that's kind of like what you're doing, but you're going to take a bit longer to do this than I did. Okay, that's it, kids. I hope you have fun with this one.